Welcome, my friends. How are you? Well, I'm here to do this new moon in Libra, and actually, Libra is my rising sign, so it's all about planet Venus. Libra ruled by Venus, so I'm looking forward to this reading. Got my witchy hat on and my moon dress. But because we've got this Halloween at the end of the month too, so it's can, where the veil is the thinnest, they say. But I'm working with a new deck, this Enchanted Dreams, and I've been kind of working with it in my house, and it seems to like come out pretty well. And because of Venus, I brought out my long-standing True Love Tarot deck, which I've always liked working with this. This is by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber, and they kind of lived together. They did when they wrote that together. I'm assuming they are. I don't think they're husband and wife though, but they're lovers. And then I brought out the unicorn cards, because air element of Libra, and I also have this deck that I hardly use, but I wanted to start with this one card that's the cover of the deck. And this is, I forget who made this deck here. Hold on. Oh, Cordelia Francesca Brabs, Brabbs. But this card, and you can see the back of it. Okay, so, it's about seeing the stars and the unicorns are magical, but it says miracles. Have faith that your miracle's on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. Okay, so surrender the how. And for those of us who, try to keep, like Libra, that balance and harmony and peace, we believe on peace for all. And Libra's major arcana card is the Justice card. So we want to harmonize for all people, right? For all people around the world. Let's find this peace on this earth. But the unicorns can help. If you believe, then it happens. Things happen, even if you don't believe, So just always try to keep the faith, and balance is an important word, okay? Keeping the balance from the good and the bad and the ugly. Because there's always good and bad and ugly. But if we can balance it and, keep power stance and just believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself, okay? But I'm going to put this back in the deck, and we'll pick a couple of these. And so I just want to bring the unicorns out because, this pandemic has been, I don't even know how to say it, I don't even like talking about it, but perhaps with this Venus alignment with Libra, maybe we can really just work with the love goddess, and let's see what happens, okay? Let's just see what happens. But I did want to open up with this as well. I've been kind of trying to organize as much as I can in my house and taking things to Goodwill in any way. But I wrote this back in 6/13/2012, and I thought it would be good for right now. And Luna is the Latin word, and the Romans recognize Venus very much, and the moon. So Venus was a heavy planet for the Romans as well. But the moon, Luna, is the only natural satellite of the Earth. The moon is in synchronous rotation with the planet Earth. The moon is the brightest object in the sky after the sun. And we really can't say she's the brightest object. Now, see, I wrote this 2012, but, and I didn't write it. I copied it down. But, she's only bright when the sun is, with her when she's full alignment of the sun. Okay. But its prominence in the sky and its regular cycle of phases have since ancient times made the moon an important cultural influence on language, calendars, art, and mythology. The moon's gravitational influence produces the ocean tides and the minute lengthening of the day. It is thought to have formed some 4.5 billion years ago, made up of many different types of rocks. And then it had a picture of color enhanced view of the lunar surface from the Galileo spacecraft, but I couldn't find that. But I did want to, suggest that. And, I love to follow the moon, and I'm lucky to live by the beach, and when there's full moons and all that, I just love it. And there's one more thing I want to read from Yasmin Boland's Moonology Oracle Cards Guidebook, because this is the new moon in Libra we're speaking of, and right here, ruled by planet Venus, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, and you can see the Libra's major arcana card is the Justice card. Okay, 11. But a new romantic cycle begins, from Yasmin Boland's Moonology. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Give and take could well be the answer to whatever dilemma you're asking about. Compromise may be called for. This is a time to start negotiating, or even renegotiating. When the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that is the case, the chances are this will be a healthy and well-balanced connection. In anything you do after pulling this card, which I pulled this card just for us for this video. Okay, so in anything you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with someone in business or in your personal life. Libra is the sign of relating, and this card suggests that whoever is at the heart of the issue you are addressing is someone who will be open to talking things through. Avoid being selfish. It will not get you anywhere at this time. Attune to the moon. Reach out to someone and let them know you care. Additional meanings for this card. Feel more. Think less. Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Because, the Justice card, as I said, Libra's is the major arcana card is Justice. That's why you see the scales there, the scales of justice, okay? Marriage or engagement is on the cards. A legal matter will go your way. Pay some attention to your appearance, but do not be all about appearances. The teaching. Libra is the sign of love and harmony, negotiation and relationships. It is harmonious, kind, and luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, there's a restart possible for anything and everything connected to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, and justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales. This energy wants to bring back this equilibrium. Okay? So consider balance. So, of course, with Venus, the love goddess there, planet Venus, that's what the Rome is. And she brings beauty, she brings money. Venus is not just only about romantic, but she was trying to bring through that, if there is some kind of litigations, especially, that's always usually about money and stuff, or resources. So just try to keep the balance. Let's not go into it egotistical, come from your heart zone, like Venus would, and see what happens, and pray for balance in whatever is coming through. And there could be relationships, loving relationships coming through, okay? So just, take your time, figure it out. But now this new moon's going to happen in a few days, and then we're going to have a full moon coming in Aries. So, and Aries is the Emperor, his major arcana. So, there's a male active commando coming with that full moon. So maybe whatever you start today, maybe it doesn't matter, Aries can be male or female, but, just that Aries, the Emperor, is prominently powerful. So, just see what happens. And if you're in a loving, marriage already, then embrace your partners and treat him like the emperor, and you know, and love him like Venus. Okay, just know that this is good. What's happening here? This new moon in Libra, and we're coming up to this full moon in Aries. So, and I'll make a video without that, but I wanted to make this one, even though this, I think the new moon is the 6th, just coming up here in the next few days, couple days. Okay, so I did bring out my True Love Tarot, and for those of you who follow me and I have faith with this little stone here, keep the faith. So we're going to pick 9 card spread, and then I'm going to pick one more, or maybe a couple. Let's do a pairing because we've got this love connection. Oh, right in my hand already. Okay, all right. Okay, let me take some time and be quiet. Ay, ay, ay. Got 2 now. Okay, they're doing what they want today. That's okay. We like it like that. Okay. That's how we like it. Okay. Alright. No, I don't want those to fall. Let's see. Let's pick this one right here. Okay. Okay, so we've got some extra cards coming here. And this is about believe. So believe in yourselves. Okay. Always believe in yourselves. You gotta do that. You know. And that's, when you believe in yourselves, you carry, it's not about attitude. It's about knowing who you are when you believe in yourselves, you know. We all have a birth code. Look at this. 2 again. What's going on here? Well, I gotta do it. Everybody will say, your video is so long. I can't help it. Okay, well, the table is doing what it wants to do. And I like that, personally speaking, as a reader. I like it. Okay. And this is my new deck, and I'm not very familiar with it. So I might have to read from the book a little bit just to see the interpretation of the writer. Right there, wow, that's nice. Okay, but it's just one, okay. All right, let me just quiet here. And these are the unicorn cards by Diana Cooper. Okay. All right. And then we'll pick one from this deck over here at the end. Maybe a couple. Okay, my friends. Well, let's just start these cards. I really like this new Enchanted Dreams. The only thing I would say is that, you know, big cards, some people have smaller hands and things, and you know, that's the only thing that I kind of bulky in my hand. But if not, I like the images and what she's written. Okay, 4 of Gems, here we go. So the 4 of Earth, and here it's saying possessiveness. Okay, possessiveness. But 4 of Earth, because when I think of the 4s, you know, we always talk about the stability, how, you know, buildings are built, and how the pyramids were built on a square of, you know, 4 points and up to the star systems. So I wouldn't call this card possessiveness, and 4s speak of that stability. But yet, if you are in like a new relationship, because we've got so much balance coming here with the new moon Libra and Venus and everything, you know, if one of you are trying to, you know, possess your mate or be the boss, I would back up from that, okay? I don't think that's what is needed. And maybe, you know, don't be possessing money and things like that. Money comes and money goes, okay? That's the balance right there. That's called the balance. So just think of, you know, having justice and being fair and being kind, being loving. But yeah, this possessiveness, I would not call this card possessiveness, but they did. True Love Tarot deck did, and I'm sure they have a reason for it. But for right now, I'm not going to look it up for what they felt about this card, but I wouldn't call that possessiveness, okay? Because there should be stability in the 4, and that's why I always bring up the pyramid and all that good stuff. You know, how the Egyptians built those pyramids on the stability of 4. Opportunity, okay, we like this. Now, the roses in this deck is the wands, fire, okay. So, opportunity, well, we like this one. And talking about those pyramids, you know, with the 3. So, on the 4 angles, you know, Egyptians knew what they were doing. I'm telling you, they were sent from the heaven, or sent from the stars. Okay, so 3's about creativity. So, again, since we're, you know, with planet Venus amongst us, you know, create a nice picnic you all can go out with, you know, bring some candles, light some fire, you know, passion, because there's an opportunity to happen with your mate, or even for yourself, you know. Sometimes take a bubble bath, light some candles, you know, just, it's always more important to take care of you before you take care of somebody else. Because when you align with your own core and being, body, mind, and soul, then that's all going to exude out, and then other people will appreciate, other people will be attracted to you, other people will get it, okay? But there's an opportunity here for you to create a nice time for yourself, or for your partner, or for someone to come, even, you know, kind of go within and meditate on it, for the opportunity to come. But create it. You want to create this opportunity. You got to do it. Go within. Put your body, mind, and soul into it, okay? Okay. So let's see what's next. Ooh, we got another 3 of wings. Okay, so, okay, this is another word I probably wouldn't have used, but now 3's speak of creativity, and the wings in this deck are the swords. So this is the 3 of swords, and you usually do see the swords. This card does kind of speak of sorrow, okay? Something's gone awry, but we can still get out of the sorrow and create, okay? Because the swords is our intellect, our mind. So if you're in a, you know, feeling sorrowful for something, or maybe for some of you out there with this harnessing Venus, and oh no, I don't have anybody in my life, and well, don't go in that funk, okay? Don't be feeling sorrow about that. Buy a nice outfit, or, you know, take a bubble bath, light the candles, write in your journal. I believe in writing in journals, because then a year or 2 from now, you'll, oh, well, let me see what I wrote that day 2 years ago, and you'll be feeling sad and all this stuff, and then now you're happy, okay? Trust, that happens a lot. Or you could be happy, and now you're not, you know. But let's just keep it together. And so sorrow, but this is usually this is a card of intellect. It's how you're thinking. So, you know, let's try not to feel sorrow, especially when Venus is aligning with us, okay? The planet of beauty and love, and, you know, teaching us how to love ourselves, okay, love ourselves, okay? And I think that's real important, you know. If you love yourself, then that's how you attract others to you, you know. You know, when you see people just always walking with their head down, and oh, me, you know, I can't do this. Well, how are you going to attract others to, you know, there could be people to help you lift you up, but, you know, how can you attract like-minded people to come towards you when nobody wants to be around somebody who's always down in the dumps, you know, sorrowful? So just let's elevate ourselves up and take it from there. Okay, so now we've got the Princess of Earth is here, the Princess of Gems, okay? The ingenue. I've never pronounced that word correctly. But she's one that's saying, I can help you get out of your rut, get out of, you know, you can see she loves herself. You can see she's like all happy. You know, the stars are up above. She's in the garden. Looks like she's got a flute in her hand. She's dancing by herself, but she's loving life, you know. So this is like Princess of Earth, Princess of Gems here for this card deck, the True Love Tarot. But, you know, that's what we were just trying to say. If you're in a funk, then just get out of it. And you got to do it on your own, you know, your own cognizance. You know, you really have to. Even if you get feedback from others, family, friends, or even if you've been counseling, but it's you who can only change you, okay? It's you who can only change you. It's you who can only uplift yourself, get out of the funk, you know? So here we have it right there. So if anything's going on, sorrow, get out of that funk, okay? And look up planet Venus. You know, the Romans highly worshipped her, okay? And well, she's been worshipped since ever, but and she's another planet that we can see in the star system sometimes, shining bright. So just this reading to me is already kind of saying you got to go within. Whether you're married with children or grandchildren, love you first, okay? Love you first. And then, you know, and if you ever seen grandchildren who adore their grandmas, because grandma's happy and go lucky and loving her children, but she loves herself first, you know. She learned to love herself first. And I mean, grandpa too, grandma, grandpa, but if you can see she's the princess, so she's younger, but don't get in those funks, okay? Because that's when the phantom forces come, okay? That's when Diablo comes, because that's what he wants, to put us in funks. And we've all been there, okay? Look at this pandemic. I hardly walk the beach because I don't want to catch it, you know. And a lot of these tourists, we have a lot of tourists in Florida, especially at this time, coming the winter months, because it's so beautiful, the weather. But they don't wear masks, you know. So I'm kind of like a person who used to walk the beach 2-3 times a week, or at least go take pictures of. I haven't really done that too much, so I don't want to say I'm in a funk, but it's kind of changed the way I've been. And then, of course, the pandemic, so many people dying. That's true sorrow right there. But this reading so far is trying to say, you know, just try to keep moving forward, okay? Just look up. Try to look up to the goodness in life and don't stay in that funk, okay? It's one thing we're in a funk, but if you stay in the funk, I'm telling you, that's when the dark forces come, okay? Because that's what they want. They want to keep us down in a funk. Okay, so we got 2 cards here. Whoa, look at this. Whoa. Woo-hoo. Wow, we got some players here. So we've got the Queen of Fire, okay? And the Emperor is here. That's good. I really do like this deck because I've been working with it. And power players have been coming through, I got to add. And now we got the Aries Emperor here, the Ram. So let's consider this. You know, let's go within for this new moon. And I'm just getting a little bit of chills here. So, and we've got this full moon coming in Aries. So he's arriving saying, yeah, let's make something happen. Okay, I think it's oh gosh, I should have looked up the date. I think it's the 20th? October 20th, I think. Awesome, and the Queen of Fire. She's all about passionate energy. I really like how the drawings are here, you know, and I love that it's highlighting Luna, of course, with all the stars. But here's the Aries. That's pretty wild, and you can see how they depicted the ram's horns on the building's head. I've not seen this card, though, that's for sure. I've seen the Queen of Fire already, but this Aries card, I've not studied. Oh, look, and it has an Egyptian eye right there with the pyramid and a tree. Okay, I've not seen this card. This is the first time I pulled this card. But it's all cognizant, okay? I hope my computer's doing okay. I can hear it ringing. But this is wonderful. So look at this. We've got 2 people, powerful people that live in that castle. We talk about that, right? And but the Emperor, he's the boss right there. The boss of bosses. So again, for those of you, you might run into, you know, a Queen of Fire or an Emperor, you know, people of substance that they can't be in sorrow. They can't be weak. They gotta keep trucking for the people, okay? Wow, this is pretty cool. Like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing this card. Yeah. All good. That's awesome. Awesome. Aww. Okay. A long time ago when my chart was done, I'm a 9 of Pentacles. I forget for what. But, oh, and did I remember when I had my Blue and Gold McCall Max when I was married, I put out tarot cards, and he one day picked a card, and he picked this 9 of Pentacles. Because this usually is depicted with a bird, a maiden holding her bird. But I don't, oh, I see the birds right there. See the 2 peacocks on the top there? Okay, so this is the 9 of Pentacles. Oh, and she's wearing a headdress of pentacle feathers, if you can see. I don't want to bring it too close, because then but she's wearing that. This is lovely. Oh, and she's holding a musical instrument. I don't think it's called a harp. It's called a lyre, I think. Lyre, something like that. In a beautiful garden with roses. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful card. This is a beautiful earth card. And 9s, you know how I love the 9s. That you can multiply 9 times 1 equals 9. 9 times 2 you take is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 times 300, 400, or 343. It'll all come back to 9. You know, that's a power number. Power number. So now we've got the Emperor, Queen of Fire, the Emperor, the 9. We've already had this one that was in the castle, the Princess of Earth. And definitely. Okay, let's see. Final card from this. It's called, again, the Enchanted Dreams. Okay, so don't give up on your dreams, my friends. No matter what's happening, even this pandemic has shut so many of us down. Oh, and look, to celebrate, we've got now the 3 of Water, the 3 of Cups. So celebrate. For those of you who've been in, like, sorrow, because sorrow came through here, you know, don't stay in the funk, okay? Don't stay in any funks. Keep on going, keep on moving, and see, and here, again, the sorrow card is butterflies. Butterflies got to keep flying, okay? They're just not like turtles that lie there for hours and hours. So keep moving. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Get outside, breathe deep, and enjoy a celebration. And here we got this full moon in the background here. So just understand that, you know, whatever you're doing for this new moon in Libra to balance yourself, if some of you have been in a funk, and I know with the pandemic, I mean, who's not been in a funk, especially if you lost loved ones, for God's sake, you know, that's probably why the sorrow card is here as well. But, you know, let's just pray, even if that's happened, you know, you know they're in a beautiful, better place, you know. Once we leave this earth, if we do it right, we go to a beautiful place. And the Egyptians also believed in that. So, beautiful heaven, the next destiny. So here we go, celebrate. Okay, celebrate and celebrate. Celebrate with friends, family, or, you know, if you're alone, just, you know, take that bubble bath. Wow, look at this. Now we receive the Queen of Unicorns. You are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. Well, isn't this wonderful for this new moon in Libra? Isn't that beautiful? And we're going to take it towards this full moon in Aries. So, and the freaking Emperor arrived. So here we have, you are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. The Queen of the Unicorns here. Okay. How beautiful. And this is by Diana Cooper. Okay. So just, hold on, let me see something. Because we pulled such a mighty card here. Oh boy, you can tell I haven't opened this. Oh God, that's kind of embarrassing. Hold on. Queen of the Unicorns, right there. Okay, you are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. The Queen of Unicorns has an open heart, third eye, and crown. She represents the divine feminine and calls on you to act with true wisdom and compassion. And the affirmation, I act with wisdom and compassion. Isn't that fabulous? So the mantra, and this we can tell that for this reading so far, that's a good mantra. I act with wisdom and compassion. You know, especially if, you know, some people are in a funk, no doubt, with the sorrow opening up here. But, okay. So, wow, let's put her here. The Queen of Unicorns near the Queen of Fire and the Emperor. So let's see who's next. Birth. And what number was she? She was card number 43. 7. Okay, and 7 speak of that spiritual challenge or spiritual victory. And number 2, that's the High Priestess code. Number 2, birth. Be receptive to a new idea, child, or situation. And then you see a chest there, like a treasure chest there. And we have like this moon going into its new moon phase. So we only have, what, 2 more days going till it's the new moon. So that looks like that's going on there. So let's see what I'm sorry that I haven't opened this up in a while. Okay, number 2. So you can see that Luna right there is going into that new moon where you won't see her. 2. This is a card of promise, for the unicorns are waiting to help you bring in the new. Okay, the new. So we were saying the new moon. Expect good things to happen and remain open to gifts from these wondrous beings. Oh, the gifts is this treasure chest right there. You see? Treasure chest. This is a card of promise, for the unicorns are waiting to help you bring in the new. Expect good things to happen and remain open to gifts from these wondrous beings. And the affirmation, I expect new and wondrous things to arrive in my life. Isn't this lovely? I don't know, I've always been fascinated with unicorn powers as a kid, you know. I believe they, I believe they exist. The affirmation, I expect new and wondrous things to arrive in my life, you see. So for when this reading opened with the sorrow, don't stay in the funk, okay? You can get out of surprise. Oh, we like those too. Look for the unexpected today. Surprise. Number 31. Okay, so let's go to 31. Oh, isn't this funny? Ouch! I put a little book. I just read the part there. But look, this was my first pick back in the day. I bought this deck. I wrote first pick, number 31, if you can see. First pick, 31. Surprise. Surprise. Look for the unexpected today. Surprises keep life fresh and interesting. Choosing this card suggests that the unicorns are orchestrating something unexpected for you today. So enjoy it. And the affirmation, I look for a surprise today. Okay. Well, it was my surprise. This is the first pick when I bought this. And I bought this, oh, here it is. Opened on November 14, 2008. So that was a long time ago. Okay. Boy, I can't believe we're in 21. Already, going to be 2022. A few more weeks here. Look for the unexpected. And I'm just seeing, you can see, there's a peacock here. Didn't we have just some peacocks? Where were the peacocks? Oh, she had the peacocks. Didn't she? Yeah. The 9 of Pentacles, the birds were the peacocks. There's another peacock. And look for the unexpected today. There's a moose there, powerful land animal, and a little fishy's jumping there out of the water. Okay. So, you know, for those of you, and if you have peacock feathers, any of you, I have some peacock feathers, you know, just believe and get outside. See both of these cards showing they're outside. Okay. All right, get outside. Okay. Well, I'm kind of digging this reading so far, and I'm going to just pick, what time is it now? 34:15. Okay, I'll pick 2, a pairing then. Let's pick 2 to see what we're going to say with this Oracle of the Unicorns here. Okay. Oh, 2 came in my hand. Okay, well, that'll work. That will work. Okay. And remember, one step at a time. One step at a time. Especially with this crazy pattern of it. And keep hope alive. Okay? Hope. Hope. One step at a time, steps towards hope. Intuition and magic. Okay, intuition. looks like Guna's going into that new moon for sure. Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Okay? So one more time. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. And magic. Magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. Okay, that's nice too. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. You can see a little fairy and throwing that fairy dust around. Okay, my friends, well, believe in miracles and never give up, never give in, never give up. You know, you're the one in charge of your soul. Remember that, okay? Some people might be in charge, you know, paying bills and stuff and boss you around, but they're not in charge of your soul. So you believe in your core always, okay? You came on this earth for a reason, and your birth date is a huge coded reason, but your soul is the one who talks to your body, your mind. Your soul does all of that, okay? I love you all. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk soon. Ciao.